Let's turn to our top takes. These are the stories we're watching in today's market. And Melody, let's start with you.
Yeah, so I actually just published a story about a new survey that Yahoo Finance actually commissioned from Blind, which is an anonymous polling survey specifically for tech companies. And they basically asked employees at SpaceX and Tesla, what do you think about Elon Musk? Do you think he should be the CEO of the company? And let's keep in mind, 3 weeks ago, they commissioned the same survey, and about 75% of employees said yes. We still stand by Elon, the cult of personality. He's the only one fit to do this. And then we did the survey again and ended it yesterday after the SEC news about contempt and after the surprise announcement about shuttering all the stores. And now 55% believe that he should be the CEO. Keep in mind, this is a quantitative survey. This is not qualitative. No one is writing in explaining their decision. Right. But I think it is a pretty staggering drop. If you look at the survey was conducted 1.5 weeks after the initial one. And I think overall this is a telling sign, especially in light of Bloomberg's report earlier today, about how he's catching his own employees off guard. And even the folks who are supposedly in that team that is orchestrating a lot of these moves, they're the ones who don't even know what's happening. And so it's just kind of a expletive show in that company right now.
And some of them may be getting laid off.
Exactly.
Think about it if they work at a dealership.
Right.
Well, the salesperson,
how do you respond to that email?
The sales personnel didn't even know.
Yeah.
The sales personnel, many of the sales personnel did not know that they would be losing their jobs. So that kind of communication method, when the media and random people know the same time that you do, that's never a good sign for a company.
Wow. Big story from Melody. All right, Myles, what's your top take?
I love the dress code changes that are happening at Goldman Sachs. David Solomon sending an email to staff today, noting a few things. First, saying the company would have a flexible dress code. Firm-wide flexible dress code is the actual language used by the CEO over at Goldman Sachs. So no more suit and ties when you go to Goldman. Now, of course, it depends on your clients. If you have clients, if you don't have clients, certainly if you are going on an investment banking trip and representing Goldman out in the wild, you should be looking sharp, which includes a suit and probably a tie as well, unless you're in San Francisco, in which case leave the tie at home. But I think it just speaks to the trends that we're seeing in the modern working place where people don't want to wear a suit. It's not that much fun. Everyone hates it. And if you want to retain top talent, I mean, how often do we hear about people wanting to go to work for Tesla instead of work for Goldman Sachs, work for Facebook instead of Goldman Sachs? Just do their own company. Try something different than go work at a bank. You need to do things to keep up with those workforce's demands. Solomon also noting 75% of Goldman's employees were born after 1981. And I was born after 1981. Melody was born after 1981. I feel dressed up in this jacket, and frankly, I sometimes feel like it's too much. I don't really need to, right? I want to look like these two guys, having a nice time, wearing a sweater.
But I've encouraged that too.
Every now and then I will
totally
break out the sweater.
Yeah, or like a printed shirt. You know, like it's okay.
Now I get you know, I do the printed shirt sometimes, but those guys look like stiffs, right?
Yeah, those guys.
And when you're on
stock photo,
when you're in front of a camera.
If I had to hire bankers.
Yeah, when you're in front of a camera, you have some limitations. The point all being, I don't think people want to dress up for work because dressing up, work clothes, they all are uncomfortable.
But this feels a little deja vu.
Progressive for Goldman.
Wasn't there a similar statement 2 years ago?
No, that was like you were allowed to wear jeans on Fridays in the summer. Right, so now it's just...
Everyone wants to wear jeans in the summer.
Right.
Right, so, exactly, you guys are laughing because it wasn't a change. Yeah. This, to me, kind of feels like more of a change, but...
Thanks to DJ
So if you work
Saul.
at Goldman, congrats, you don't have to wear a suit every day. But
I feel like I've been down there.
Your back
not
office,
wearing
everyone's going to make fun of you anyway. Yeah, I mean,
right. It's just...
Well, it's like, who's going to be the person who casts the first stone? Like, David Solomon needs to go to an investor presentation wearing Lulu pants to make a point. It does. They're nice-looking pants.
They are nice pants.
ABC pants
More
are great.
expensive than a lot of other jeans out there, so...
And better looking, too.
Okay, my top take is Kylie Jenner. Have you guys followed this? Because now she has been crowned... There she is.
Isn't she already crowned?
Okay, so here's the deal. Over the summer, Forbes said she was worth $900 million, on her way to being worth $1 billion. The 3 Comma Club, she's the youngest woman, self-made to get there. And now it turns out she's actually made it there. Congrats. According to Forbes. But what I think is so fun is that all these other people and sites are coming out like Celebrity Net Worth, jumping on Forbes like, no, she's not not worth $1 billion. I don't know whether she is or not, but it's kind of crazy that she's even close.
It's a big empire those Kardashians have.
But I don't even think it's that close. To your point, I'm trying to get through the Celebrity Net Worth article. It's all allegedly. None of this is backed up by evidence, and that makes me question even the net worth that we look up for Carlos Ghosn or whomever else out there that we report on a daily basis.
Donald Trump.
Right, Donald Trump.
Yeah,
if that's any indication of how fudged up these things are, and to be honest, Forbes is coasting off of those kinds of narratives. So I would take this with a grain of salt.
Either you're really rich or you're not as rich. And she's definitely really rich.
Yes,
so
exactly.
Whether it's 100 million, $1 billion, anyway.
She's richer than us.
It's all real money to me. Yeah,
collectively.
I'd certainly, if you want to erroneously call me a billionaire, I'll take it.